Hey guys, Control here with a new video. I've had a lot of questions about it, and today I'll like to talk a little bit about my glyph and crystal setup. So yeah, let's start. I'm gonna start with glyphs. What I like to use from the top, Blazing Ice Needle for quicker Mind Blast cast. It just makes it that much faster to, get off our 5-second sleep. Next off we have Hastened Fire Blast together with Brilliant Fire Blast. I mostly take it because Fire Blast is our longest cast we have, so every little bit helps. And the mana reduce is very good, especially in arenas where you don't have that much time to just stand around and cast your mana abilities, like mana infusion or mana siphon. So yeah, this is very useful. Next off we have Energetic Overchannel, which reduces the cooldown of Overchannel by 30%. Pretty much makes Overchannel 7 seconds cooldown instead of 10. You want to have it up pretty much every time, whenever you have Void Pulse or Fire Blast up, just for this extra 20% damage increase. Next off, Mana Barrier. I have 3 glyphs into that. Really good ability, both offensive and defensive. Why I say it is because you get pumped Mana Barrier and you get a 10% skill damage increase for 15 seconds. It's a very good offensive ability, so when you just go in arena and you want to nuke someone, you pop Mana Barrier over channel and then cast your Fire Blast or whatever. It's a nice little increase in your damage. Next off we have Granted Mana Barrier, which increases your endurance by 20% for 15 seconds. This is very good defensive glyph. Just, that little extra bit of endurance when you pop your Mana Barrier. It helps a bit. And Energetic Mana Barrier for decreased cooldown. So you pretty much want to have it up every time it's on. In Void Pulse I have Energetic Void Pulse, which decreases cooldown by 20%. It's hardest hitting ability we have, that is instant cast. So the more you have it, the better. Sometimes I also take Brilliant Void Pulse for decreased mana cost. Also mostly for arenas, just to have a little more uptime. Next off, in Retaliate I take Shield in Retaliate. It's a 50% chance to activate our Mana Barrier. It's an extra RNG I guess for 14k absorb. It's nice when you have a Slayer on you that just keeps knocking you down. You have a 50% chance to get that extra absorb up. So always good to have that. I run with Energetic Nerve Exhaustion for decreased cooldown. It's a silence, it's our AoE silence. You can cast it up to full targets. And I find it really good in arena where you can just lock 3 people down. And the lower cooldown the better. Burning Breath. Hindered Burning Breath, which decreases healing on a player by 50%. At the moment I run either with Lancer or a Warrior, and this skill reduces the healing by 50%, which stacks with Warriors or Lancers 50% healing reduction, which is extremely good. Next off we have Swift Burst of Celerity, which increases our attack speed by 50%. Amazing skill, it's a must-have for every sorcerer. Best glyph in the game at the moment. So yeah. Last 3 points I put into Energetic Teleport Jaunt, which decreases cooldown of Teleport Jaunt by 15%. It's always nice to have a little less cooldown on your blink to get away from situations or just cut someone up. Then I have 2 points left over. You can swap around some points and figure out what you rather have, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Going into crystals. For Zerks, I use PvP damage crystals on every slot. Sometimes I swap them around for PvP reduction, because right now my gear is not that good. I only have full Freywind gear, so when you are against some plus 12 conjunct people, you wanna have that little bit extra survivability. For armor glyphs, I used Relentless Craxes, which increased my HP by 4.2k. There are a lot of situations where you get hit by a Slayer and you know he just takes your entire HP pool, and you pretty much want to minimize that and give your healer a breathing break. So yeah, those are my favorite glyphs for armor, just stacking them up. For weapon glyphs, I use Swift Crux for extra movement speed. Every little bit of movement speed helps in arena or BG when you want to either catch up to someone or run away. Next off we have Fine Savage Cracks, which makes our critical attacks do an additional 1.2 times damage when attacking from the rear. It's an amazing glyph, and every time you attack someone from the rear it does 120% more damage if you crit. Next off, Fine Carving Cracks increasing our crit rate by 3%, which synergizes nicely with our Savage Cracks and later on with Forceful Cracks as well. You want to have as much crit rate as possible. So yeah, and last I have Forceful Cracks, which increases power every time I crit someone from behind, just for that extra little bit of damage when I crit someone. So yeah, that's about it with my spec. Of course it's all personal and my own personal preference, so if your playstyle differs from mine, you know, you can just switch around, see what fits you and your playstyle. But that's all for now, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.